Has anyone else noticed that gas prices have gone up recently? Okay, good. I thought I was losing my mind, because out here I think I've seen gas prices as high as $7 a gallon. In fact, I was just going to start filling up my tank with craft beer, because I think that might have been a cheaper option. If you are a sentient being on planet Earth right now, I would imagine you've had some thoughts about the rising gas prices. With a national average at time of filming at around $4.50, we are all looking at ways to save at the gas station. And I'm no exception. But then I remembered, hey, I work in an electric bike shop. Didn't I used to commute by electric bike quite a bit back in the day? Or was it all a dream? And then I remembered, nope, it was real. It was very real for me. I used to commute by electric bike before I got famous, at least according to 18,000 of you. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. Hit that subscribe button down below. Much like Lady Gaga, I have become a fame monster, and the only way to scratch that insatiable itch is for you to hit that subscribe button and the bell as well, so you know when my new videos are coming out. But back to the point at hand. So in this video, I have decided to go back to my roots and start commuting by electric bike for a week to see how much money I save on gas. Now, of course, there would be a pretty simple way to calculate this, but what would be the fun in that? We wouldn't get to see beautiful Los Angeles and my shenanigans on a weekly basis. So we're gonna take this bike out for a week and see how much mileage I actually put on an electric bike when that is my only form of transportation. I'll be commuting to and from work, to social engagements, and probably to quite a few breweries. After that, we will pop out the old TI-83 and see how much money I save for the week. Then we'll extrapolate that information out to a full year. So we are going to be taking out the Gazelle Ultimate T10 Plus so I can get some Class 3 speeds and get where I'm going a little bit quicker, because I think I'm going to be doing a lot of mileage so I can rack up some savings. Let's get riding. All right, you guys, starting off with day one. Day one's an interesting one. Starting off already just heading out to the Verdugos to film with Austin. Usually I'll 100% take a car to this. Luckily, Austin's bringing all the gear, so yeah, we're gonna go film and I'm gonna show up on a bike and put it in his car. All right, now it's back down to the shop to dump that footage and grab something else I need for a project, then home, I think, for the day. All right, you guys, starting day two. I've been editing all day in my apartment, and I'm ready to get on this bike, going into the shop to do some filming. Putting down the camera for this video to do another video. All right, y'all, done for the day, done filming. This guy wrapped up at the same time, which never happens. What are we about to do?
We're about to ride back.
Ride back. Right, he's riding his road bike for the first time in a while, so I got the e-bike and let him draft off of me, see what happens. Save me some gas and save him some leg
wind.
Gas.
Yes.
What do you think's gonna be faster?
I think I could drop you on one section. I know. I know.
This is man versus motor.
I'm loving every second of this.
Good ride.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Goodbye, have your... There he goes. Okay, just got back from the shop. We got a quick turnaround, heading to Highland Park for a concert. It's gonna be about 16 miles each way, so that's, for my current car, probably like 6 tanks of gas, so that's gonna be some that pays for the concert tickets. Anyway, I gotta hurry, bye. It has just been unbearably windy this week. I don't even know if these wind jammers are like working at all. It is just terrible. Headwinds all week. Thank goodness I got an e-bike, because it would honestly suck with an acoustic bike. Wouldn't be an electric bike commuting video if I didn't take you guys to the grocery store. Let's go. What a week that was. So I really tried to say yes to everything and not skip things just because it was going to take me a little bit longer to get there because I was cycling. I would guess this represents pretty much an average week of travel for me. Sometimes I go a little bit further, sometimes I go a little bit less, but we are looking at a total mileage this week of 206. Now that might sound like a lot of cycling for 1 week, and honestly it kinda was, but if you expand that out to a full year, it is actually still significantly less than the average national mileage per year. So to estimate how much money I saved by cycling everywhere for a week, we are going to use the national average miles per gallon. Now there seems to be a bit of discrepancy depending on the sources I was looking at what this national average is, but I did find it was pretty much anywhere from 18 to 25 miles per gallon. We're gonna go on the lower side of that because most of the travel I do within Los Angeles is city miles. Even when I'm on the freeway, you guys know about LA traffic, I'm sure. I'm going pretty slow. To keep things nice and even, we're gonna go with 20 miles. So we will take that 206 miles and divide it by 20, which is going to give us a result of 10.3 gallons of gasoline saved. Believe it or not, the week I shot this video, the average price of gasoline in Los Angeles was $5.94. That hurts just even coming out of my mouth. But that's what it was, so we will multiply 10.3 times 5.94, and we're getting a result of $61.18. I gotta tell you guys what, it feels pretty good to have an extra 60 bucks in my pocket. But let's use that same figure and compare it to the national gas price right now. Currently, we are looking at an average national gas price of $4.40, and that's gonna leave us with a result of $45.32. Now, on a 1 week basis, that might not sound like too much money to you, but again, we are extrapolating out for the entire year. And if I were to completely get rid of my car in Los Angeles and do this full time, I would be saving $3,181. The national average isn't too shabby either. We'd be looking at $2,356. That, to me, is a pretty convincing number. In fact, it's almost enough to buy a brand new electric commuting bike every year. And that doesn't even take into account things like wear and tear on your car, potential reductions in insurance price for reduced mileage, tolls, parking costs, and other expenses associated with driving your car on a daily basis. But the reason I like looking specifically at gas prices alone is that it still leaves you open to owning a car, but just substituting it with an e-bike commute a couple days a week, maybe every day, and keeping the car for longer journeys on the weekends. I think that's probably the more realistic option for most people. Not everybody wants to completely get rid of their car and substitute an electric bike for all travel. So if you are one of these people who doesn't think they can totally get rid of their car, it's pretty clear that even when you just look at gas prices, you are going to save a lot of money by commuting on an electric bike. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Fly Rides electric bike channel. Leave a comment below. Let me know how much money you are saving by switching to an electric bike. And until next time, enjoy the ride.